Gratitude. The quality of being thankful, readiness to show appreciation. How thankful are you for life and acquisitions? During your life, the wisdom of Proverbs describes how godly character generally leads to success. Ecclesiastes tempers this, warning that rewards are not guaranteed, since a kind of corruption and crookedness has come into our world. The book of Job goes further, exploring how righteous people sometimes suffer. The book of Job uses a common literary device from the wisdom traditions of the ancient world, an extended conversation based on poetic speeches. Job is introduced as a good man in the sight of God, according to the Bible. Gratitude. Let's look closer at Job's attitude and gratitude. Job 1:1, 3-5 NIV. In the land of Uz, there lived a man whose name was Job. This man was blameless and upright. He feared God and shunned evil. And he owned 7,000 sheep, 3,000 camels, 500 yoke of oxen, and 500 donkeys, and had a large number of servants. He was the greatest man among all the people of the East. His sons used to hold feasts in their homes on their birthdays, and they would invite their 3 sisters to eat and drink with them. When a period of feasting had run its course, Job would make arrangements for them to be purified. Early in the morning, he would sacrifice a burnt offering for each of them, thinking, "Perhaps my children have sinned and cursed God in their hearts." This was Job's regular custom. Gratitude, a feeling of thankfulness and appreciation. Regardless of Job's great wealth, he still looked to God. He still see God as superior, in control of all things. He still seek God's approval. He still seek God's forgiveness when he was step out of line or transgress. Job 1:4-5 NIV. His sons used to hold feasts in their homes on their birthdays, and they would invite their 3 sisters to eat and drink with them. When a period of feasting had run its course, Job would make arrangements for them to be purified. Early in the morning, he would sacrifice a burnt offering for each of them, thinking, "Perhaps my children have sinned and cursed God in their hearts." This was Job's regular custom. He didn't allow his wealth to overwhelm him with pride, to think that he is above or equal to God, as the chief adversary did. He was grateful to God who allowed him to gain all his wealth. Do you put your name, your family, your career, your status in life above God? Are you grateful to God for all he has given you? Sure as life, God gave Job good health, wife, children, a home. How about grateful for grace, another day to breathe his air? How about the opportunity to worship him in spirit and in truth? Gratitude is a must. Thanksgiving is a must, regardless of if you are rich as Job or as poor as the widow with only one mite. Again, gratitude is a must. Thanksgiving is a must. Gratitude, a feeling of thankfulness and appreciation. Friends, today we don't offer burnt offering. We get on our knees and give thanks to God for all he has done for us, the lessons learned even when they are not favorable, and live a life pleasing to God, even in adverse situations. Friends, I want to hear from you. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. It would really help us. See you in the next video. Courageous Fathers Alliance and James Foster Ministry. We are about the business of God.